Hello my dear students, I Deepa welcome you for SK Digividya class. This is the best ever launched Digividya that all the students are utilizing. I hope even you will take the best uses of Digividya from SK CBSE school Hokeri. Now dear students, yesterday I introduced about the 7th standard NCERT syllabus. So today we are going to begin with our first chapter, that is nutrition in plants. That is in plants. You might be thinking, why madam has written nutrition in plants one below one? She has not written in a straight way, because you need to understand here what is the nutrition. Okay, plants, you know, as usual, plants are green in color. They synthesize food through the process of photosynthesis. Usually you know this, and they are more beneficial by giving the life air, that is the oxygen, for our survival. Not only for us, for other animals also. Now, what do you mean by nutrition, dear students? Nutrition is the nothing but the food what we intake. Okay, that is nutrition. Now, in class 6 you have learnt that food is essential for all living organisms. Okay, you also learnt that carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamin, minerals are components of food. Okay, now let me explain you what are the components of food. Components of food are carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamin, and minerals. These all you have already studied. Where does the food get from and components of food in your earlier class. Okay, now these all components of food are necessary for our body, and these all are called as nutrients. This all together, that is carbon dioxide, protein, fats and vitamin and minerals. All together it has one name, that is called as nutrients. Okay, now all living organisms require food. Plants can make their food themselves, but animals cannot. So we are called as heterotrophic nutrition. We depend on other animals for our food. But plants are called as autotrophic nutrition plants, because they prepare their own food. They get it from plants. We human beings and other animals, we get the food from other plants or animals that eat plants. Thus, human and animals are directly or indirectly depend on plants. So, we are going to study the modes of nutrition in plants. So, dear students, how the nutrition takes place in plants we are going to study in this in detail here. Okay, now the first one is modes of nutrition. Okay, now let's understand what are the modes of nutrition. Plants are the only organisms that can prepare food for themselves by using water, carbon dioxide and minerals. They will use water, that is H2O, carbon dioxide, that is CO2, and some other minerals present in water. Okay, using these raw materials, plants prepare their own food. The raw materials are present in their surrounding. All these are present in their surrounding. The nutrients enables the living organisms to build their bodies, to grow, to repair damaged parts of their bodies and provide the energy to carry out life processes. Life processes are nothing but digestion, growing, excretion, blood circulation, all it includes in the life processes. Now, nutrition is the mode of taking food by an organism and its utilization by the body. It is in your textbook. I would like to tell you the nutrition from there to the body. You have to underline in your textbook, dear students. Did you underline? Yeah. Now, next we'll go for the further. What is nutrition? This is the definition of nutrition. Okay. Now, the mode of nutrition in which the organisms make food themselves from simple substances is called as autotrophic nutrition. Here, autotrophs are nothing but auto. Auto means self. It is not your vehicles. Auto means self. Autotrophic. Okay. Trophos means nourishment. Trophos means nourishment. Plants are called as autotrophs because they prepare themselves the food with the process called as photosynthesis. Okay. Auto means self. Trophos means nourishment. So all together we can say as autotrophs. Autotrophs. Therefore, plants are called as autotrophs, and animals and most other organisms take in ready-made food prepared by the plants. So, we are going to take a ready-made food. So, what we are called as? We are called as heterotrophs. Heteros means we are completely dependent on other animals. Here you can see this heterotrophs. Hetero means other. We are completely dependent on other animals or plants. So, we are called as heterotrophic animals. Now, we may ask where the food factories of the plants are located. Where it is there? Where they have the food factories? Whether food is made in all parts of the plant or only in certain plants. Only in certain parts of the plant. How do plants obtain in certain parts? How do plants obtain the raw materials from the surrounding? How do they get? And how do they transport them to the food factories of the plant? How magical process, that is photosynthesis, takes place in the food, that is in the plant. This all we are going to study in the next session. Till then, you have to read this lesson 2 times. Okay? So, Be safe, be healthy and study science. Bye.